that involves copying the Hangarback Walker a lot of times and him becoming free. Now, how that works is, for one, you could simply have him in the graveyard, whether it was from you surveilling with Price of Fame, Unexplained Disappearance, or Connive. Of course, getting one back into play from Connive is your main objective with Connive first. But to drop two in there, let's say at once, and keep one in and bring one out, that's great. That's perfect for this. And he is an artifact. He's a construct artifact creature. Now, with Misrium Reliquant, Transreliquate, while the support is on the board, artifact copies in your hand have their cost reduced to 0. Activate 2 red, copy the first opposing creature. Activate 2 blue, copy an opposing support. At which point, if they were artifacts, they would be free. Now, this is where one of the good parts comes in with Saheeli Sublime Artificer. Whenever you cast a non-creature card, create a supporting servo token, which is an artifact token. Then copy target non-token creature. Then it gains the artifact subtype and gains 4 mana for each artifact you control. So every time you use this ability, you can copy any creature, and it'll become an artifact creature that then is free from the Misrium Transreliquate. Now, you don't want to rely on your opponent's creatures. They may be junk. They may not have any. So you're going to go for nice creatures of your own. And if you want to not even rely on that Vanguard, you can simply use, for one, Stolen Identity. Copy target non-token creature. That copy gains whenever this creature attacks. Fetch the next card named Stolen Identity from your library. It gains half of its mana. So you would copy your Hangarback. He would instantly be free, which this spell doesn't say it will be, but the Transreliquate will make it free. Then, when that copy added on to your original Hangarback attacks, you're going to fetch a copy of Stolen Identity, which will get half of its mana. And almost every turn, I'd say, you might get lucky enough to drop another Stolen Identity and create another copy that enters the board. And now on the last match that I did this, when my Hangarback attacked, I had used Stolen Identity on him twice. It fetched 2 Stolen Identities with half mana. But you have Sword of Truth and Justice here to keep the Vanguard shields up, because the Vanguard only goes -2. So every turn you'll proliferate twice and basically keep it even, as well as giving your first creature +8/+8. With Proliferate, you're going to gain 2 loyalty from this, buff +2/+2 on your first creature, and your Vanguards will gain 2 shields, and your Sagas will gain 2 chapters, which I have another video that utilizes the Sword of Truth and Justice with Sagas and Hall of Heliod's Generosity, which will allow you to basically play all the chapters of your Sagas, get the Sagas back when they die, and continue to do that every turn. But that's another video. Now we have Price of Fame, Unexplained Disappearance, and Connive to do some surveying. To drop the Hangarbacks in, like I said. But here's Lazav the Multifarious. When this creature enters the battlefield, surveil 3. When you surveil, copy the first creature in your graveyard. It gains half of its mana. But if it's the Hangarback, it will gain all of its mana thanks to the Misrium Transreliquate. Every single time you surveil, including when he comes in. Now, he might be the first creature in your graveyard, at which point you'll just be making a bunch of copies of him. I did use the support in here that says whenever you survey twice. Right here, Enhanced Surveillance. When you exile a card from your hand, return the first card from your graveyard to the top of your library. Well, this could potentially allow you to remove Lazav from being the first creature in your graveyard and instead replace it eventually as you put cards back on top of your library with the Hangarback. But I took that out recently and put in Stolen Identity, and it worked nicely last turn, though I'm not sure which I like better, because whenever you survey, do it twice, would get 2 Hangarbacks every time. But that requires having Lazav on the field. But then we have Shadow Spear, another artifact that gives your first creature +3/+3 lifelink and trample. While on the board, your opponent's creatures lose and can't gain hexproof and prevent damage. Well, that's good that they lose hexproof, because we want to use Price of Fame and Unexplained Disappearance on them. We also want to be able to target them with this Vanguard. Alright, so let's go on ahead and get into the gameplay. Now, Shadow Spear is also one of the artifacts that can be fetched by Tezzeret's third ability and put into play too. And it's always good to have lifelink. If you can help it. Shadow Spear is an amazing card to give any deck you play lifelink. And it helps when your Hangarback gets so big. And then if he were to die, you get those Thopter tokens to replace him. And just keep that lifelink coming. Alright, I see a free turn on the board right away. Going against Arlen Cord. Okay. I'm going to flip this around, and hopefully we'll get a Hangarback or 2 from this put into the graveyard and then 1 returned. That would get things rolling pretty well. Nice. Okay, no Hangarbacks. If I put Lazav in there, he won't be the first creature for when I do the copying stuff. You know what? I'll just go ahead and lose 2 of these, and we'll draw him, because we want to... Let's see. Perfect. It's exactly what I was looking to do. Then we'll draw Lazav, and the Hangarback will be what gets copied when we end up doing everything. And that worked out really well there. Hangarback for half mana. Ooh, 1 shy. Alright, now give me the Mizium Transreliquate. That's what we want next. We'll go ahead and do this to survey a little more, get closer to that. No, we don't need to do that yet. Actually, it's early. We'll go ahead, because it'll help us get a little mana on a few things. Alright. Okay, so we might as well get the Stolen Identity rolling on the Hangarback. Yep. Ooh, okay, we'll drop those 3, I suppose. Not seeing the Reliquate yet. Oh, he didn't take the free turn, and he gave it back to me. Nice. Yeah, let's do this. Alright. Okay. Now, hopefully, we end up getting the combo in play before the game's over. There we go. That's beautiful. Alright. So, I'm even going to wait on the Stolen Identity. just so we have a little more time to get it going, even though I don't have any mana right now. Okay. Don't take my black-blue hit. Yeah. There's another Reliquate. Nice to make sure in case he does have a Demolish. But, I think we can go ahead and do this. We'll end up getting the room in our hand. Yeah. Alright, Stolen Identity. Boom. Free copy. Boom. Now, next turn you'll see when we... Oh, never mind. Killed the creature. I could do it to my own Thopters. Actually, I could destroy the creature, survey, and get a full copy of the Hangarback that way. Which, I mean, isn't necessary, but it is 8 more. I mean, why would I want to destroy, like, use up my kill card, though, really? So, we will... Oh, there's Saheeli, too. We're just going to drop the Trans Reliquate, unless... What kind of mana can I get here? Yeah, we'll drop this one. Just to have some room in the hand in case we don't have room for certain copies. Oh, alright. Now, you know what? You only really want to copy the Hangarback ever. We'll see if I get 2 copies of Stolen Identity again when he attacks. Because he's the only artifact that you have until Saheeli creates copies. Yep, look at that. 2 of them. But there you go. Pretty quick. Once it gets rolling. Pretty fun. Like, there's some interesting mechanics to it. Well, and there you have it. Enjoy.